What's up everybody, it's Ryan Creates, and today I'm bringing you guys a video on an update of the Dark Souls 3 how to get infinite souls and titanite slabs glitch in 2021 and hopefully above. And today we have a guest star, Gurl A2, so that's always nice as well. But back last year, it was horrible. Okay, that video, I really did not want to go semi-viral. I was sick at the time. The editing and the audio quality was absolutely horrible. If y'all roasted me, guess what? I roasted myself too. I had to look back just to watch that video. Oh my god, it was absolutely horrible. But don't worry, because now we're having the updated version of it with way better quality, especially in the audio and editing. And we're gonna get into that content right now. Let's go. Okay, so to start off the glitch, we have to go and head over to the undead settlement and take the progression path down to the road of sacrifices. So right before the road of sacrifices, we're gonna need to basically do our good friend Siegward of Katarina's quest. I know what you guys are thinking, and no, it isn't gonna be a repeat of last year, believe it or not, because I do have a few extra little bits and tips within his quest line that are gonna really help us out compared to if you were just to do the advice from last time. Also, if you're new to the game, obviously this is going to be perfect for you guys to do Siegward of Katarina's questline. But even if you guys aren't new and you've done this so many times, I've done the original glitch that I uploaded last year, I still highly recommend watching through the whole video because I do take a few different routes from last time that are a bit more helpful than last year's, which might seem a bit hard to believe, but trust me, you're going to want to stick around for. Okay, so now you went down to the road of sacrifices, you got the bonfire there. Now you're going to head back up the elevator and you're going to help Siegward basically get to the top of the tower. So after you've made that elevator come up, now you can send it back down. Not going to get on the elevator though to go back down though. We're going to want to go up because there is another elevator. And from this elevator, if you were to just ride it all the way up, it would take you to the top of the tower to the big boy giant, but we're not doing that. What we're going to do instead is you're going to wait for the and then you're going to see that there is a ledge we can drop down to, which is where Siegward is located. So when we go down, you're going to wait for the and then you're going to jump. Do the roll. You're going to see Siegward, he's right here chilling out. So now we're going to be the anime hero, and we're basically going to go and kill the big fire demon guy. And Siegward is going to help us out, so yeah, don't get smashed like a pancake like I just did. Wow, I'm getting thrown around, okay. But yeah, Siegward is coming to our rescue. And basically you're just going to make sure that you both survive the battle. And just take him out really quick. Siegward's just gonna look like holy shit what just happened, and we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna make sure we get all of his goodies, so the Siegward and his toast emote. I have enough of those. And we're also gonna get to sleep. Once you've done that, you can either continue through the area like usual, or you can come up here and pick up a homeward bone, which can help send you back so we can go to the road of sacrifices and continue Siegward's questline. Okay, so you should have made your way to the Cathedral of the Deep. Now in the Cathedral of the Deep, Siegward would usually be right here at this well. However, he is not at this well. This is because we actually have to go and open up a certain door in the Cathedral of the Deep. About in the middle of the Cathedral of the Deep, to be exact. And from there, we'll be able to find Siegward trapped in the well. So I'll show you guys the progression route right now. Okay, so now you made it to this door. This door here is the same door we saw at the beginning of this area. And this is not only a shortcut for you, but it's also vital to being able to complete Siegward of Katharina's questline. As this door right here is what's going to make him end up being trapped in the well. So now we're going to want to go back to that spot right now. Okay, so now we're back at the beginning of the Cathedral of the Deep. Over here, we will be greeted by our friend Siegward, who is stuck in the well. We'll just go and talk to him. Haven't seen it. Talk to him again if you want. Do nothing. So now we have to get back his armor so we can progress his quest line. So in order to find his armor, there's two ways you can do it. The first way is to find and encounter patches with Siegward of Katharina's armor set in the well, or in the Cathedral of the Deep over at the bridge area where we just were at. Or there's another way, which I think is a bit easier and faster, where we can travel to Firelink Shrine with 20,000 souls in hand, and we can go ahead and buy the tower key. 20,000. Okay, so I just bought the tower key, and now we can finally unlock the tower. So the tower is going to allow us to be able to encounter patches that way. And this is, in my opinion, the easier way to do it. I mean, how long does it take to grind 20,000 souls? You know what I mean? So, compared to having to go through a whole fuckfest of running, trying to find patches, figuring out why isn't he spawning and all that whatnot, it's not worth it. Just grind 20,000 souls. Probably take you less time than it did before to be able to encounter patches than the Siegward of Katharina way. But we're going to come over here, and we're going to step on the elevator. And you'll know that patches is here because you'll hear the door close. Once that happens, you can go up there, grab the Firekeeper soul if you want. But we're going to come down, and the door should be locked. Patches, you fiend. So yeah, Patches is basically going to gloat about how great it is when we die and how he's going to rip every trinket off our corpse. I don't think so. You could decide to jump down here. Sure. But you could also Dark Sign out or use a bone, which is what I'm going to do because we want this to go a bit faster. But if you want the goodies, feel more than free to go ahead and do so. Okay, we're back at Firelink Shrine. Now we're going to go up to where we actually went to go to the tower. We're going to keep going over here, and our buddy Patches is going to be right here. So we're going to talk to him. Do not forgive him. So he gives us the rusted gold ring, very nice, and the procrastination emote. So from purchase souls, we can actually buy all of Siegward's set. You don't need to buy the pure shield, though it's nice to have, so I'm going to go ahead and buy it. But basically, we're going to go ahead and buy every piece of Siegward of Katharina's armor set. And if you want, feel free to go and buy something else from him too. He does have some pretty good loot for you to buy. But now we're going to head back to the well in Cathedral the Deep, and we're going to basically save Siegward of Katharina. It is time to make our regal rescue for Siegward of Katharina. So we're going to come over here, we're going to throw down his armor. It does remove it from your inventory, but nothing to fear, because Siegward can now rejoice that he has his armor back. So now with Siegward saved, we're going to have to go and progress all the way to Irithyll Burial Valley. So I will see you guys when we get there. Okay, so now we made our way through Irithyll. We're going to make our way over to the cooking area in the kitchen. And our boy Siegward of Katharina will be here to accompany us. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know the set I'm wearing right now. Pretty cool if you watched the first video. But there we go. Siegward's got to keep his promise, and we're going to sort of help him. But now we've done that, we have to make our way all the way to the Profane capital. However, before we do that, we need to pick up a key. I'm going to show you guys where to get that right now in the Irithyll dungeons. Okay, so for those of you guys who are familiar, you will know that Siegward is trapped in a cell, and we need to save him. So what we're going to do is, we're not going to go this way, but we are going to kill these rats just to make life a bit easier. Past this sewer place, we're going to go up here. And to the chest on our right is going to be the old cell key. We're going to need this to save Siegward from the cell so we can free him. So we're going to open up the chest, grab that. And now we can head over to the Profane capital. So I'll see you guys there in a little bit. Okay, so now we've made it to the Profane capital. Once you made it to this place with the dude that shoots the sorcery and drops the Logan scroll, we're going to make our way and take the jump through here, down the corridor, and save Siegward from his cell. So, up to this point, one huge thing you need to keep in mind. Do not talk to him. I highly recommend, regardless of if you're playing on PC or console, grab your USB if you're playing on console, plug it in, back up your save. PC, just make a new file, put your save data in there, in case you mess this up or you want to maybe make a new character and do this for some reason. But either way, for console or PC, back up your save. We're not going to talk to him. You guys know what we're going to have to do. Close your eyes, guys. I know a lot of you guys don't like this, but Siegward of Cathedral, say goodbye. He was a jolly good fellow. Okay, so don't pick up any of these items. These items consist of the titanite slabs, his armor set, the storm ruler, and the pierced shield. So what we're going to want to do now is we're going to have to take a long trek all the way up to Irithel Brio Valley in the area down the stairs from the Church of Yorshka bonfire. And we're going to do something very similar to Bloodborne here, where we're going to be basically going all the way to an area where we can kind of reset the amount of dropped items from NPCs on the ground. So like in Bloodborne, we were able to dupe bolt paper and fire paper. But here we're not only able to dupe infinite amounts of titanite slabs, but also his armor, and we can sell all those to get a ton of souls so that we can basically continuously do the dupe. So let me show you guys the best way to get from point A to point B from here. Before we start, make sure that if you do have the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, you slip that on right now. But besides that, we're gonna get down to the path. Okay, so before we start, you cannot die. If you die, you have to come back to the cell and restart all over again from the progression path. You cannot homeward bone out or use the coiled sword fragment. If you do that, gotta do the same thing all over again. And do not save and quit or crash the game or Alt F4 or do anything like that either, because I believe that will also lower your chances on this glitch working. So with all that being said, let's get down to the progression path. And now we are here at the spot where we can do the dupe. So, like in Bloodborne, there was that area where you had to boop the signpost, go back to Gaskergoin's arena, and then go back and do that as many times as you had to do until you were satisfied with the amount that you had. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to start from the pillaged remains here. We're going to run up all the way to the bonfire in the Church of Yorshka. And we're going to do a little running loop around it. And basically you're going to do this as many times as you please until you have been able to basically keep track of how much you've been obtaining. So in other words, basically each rotation gives you another set of everything that was at Siegward's corpse. So I highly recommend keeping track of the amount of times you go around, because that's the amount of times that you're going to be able to do this dupe. And if you end up using all of them on accident, or don't keep track and just end up picking up all the items and you have none left to do to dupe, then you're going to be pretty much out of luck until next playthrough. So you're going to want to make sure that you keep track, and especially keep track when you're picking the items up. I'll do it one more time. And then once you've unloaded and reloaded the area enough and you know how many rotations you've done, now we're going to head all the way back. So again, just like before, you cannot die, homeward bone out, save and quit the game, or let the game crash on you. If any of that happens at all, you're going to have to go back and restart doing all of this all over again. So just stick to the path that I'm taking, or just stick to the path that I'm taking. Okay, so once we're back here, I did want to include that part where we go back from the area where we duped, because I didn't have that in the original version, which I think is pretty stupid. But if you did the dupe correctly, you should be able to get multiple pieces of everything, as you guys can see right here. Again, this is where you want to kind of keep track of what's happening. Every titanite slab is a new rotation, so if you counted your rotations, you'll be able to count the slabs before you might want to end up maybe not pick up anymore. So I've already extended my storage, but yeah, once you've done that, you can just constantly keep coming back here and redoing the duplication by going back and forth. Is it as effective for souls? Absolutely not, but for titanite slabs, yes. But let's go back and show you how to cash out all that dollars. So really quickly, I'm going to bone out and go back to Firelink. Okay, so we're back at the Shrine Handmade, and now we're going to sell all of our titanite slabs so that we can cash out on that dollar. So depending on how many titanite slabs you have, if you somehow are crazy enough to sell 99 slabs, you're going to get yourself 99,000 titanite slabs. Again, is it as effective for getting souls? Absolutely not, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. The easier way is just to go ahead and sell all of Siegward's armor, since we got multiple versions of those. That'll give you a nice bit of souls as well. And yeah, as long as you just keep duping and jamming and flowing, you'll have yourself infinite souls and infinite amounts of titanite slabs within no time. But before we end off today's video, I want you guys to know that, well, Ren, this is a nice method and all, but there are better ways of getting souls, such as like 16k per run at a 3 golden wingenites up at the Grand Archives. And if you're playing on PC, you have the Honest Merchant mod, so why should I do this glitch? Well, if infinite slabs and technically infinite souls, if you go ahead and sell the armor, isn't your kind of jam, guess what? You're not out of luck. Because later on this month, I'm going to be releasing another Dark Souls 3 Infinite Souls dupe glitch, which is a lot easier, faster, and probably more simple and less pull your hair out annoying than this method was. So if you want that video, make sure to hit a subscription on the channel and hit the notification bell, because you know, recommendations can become pretty crowded, and you know, my video might end up getting drowned out and you might not see it. So if you have an email list, be sure to hit me up there too. But if you do have any questions, make sure to put them in the comment sections below, and I will try my best to help you out there too. To Phobia, if you haven't checked out that gamer, he is incredible. He has so many glitch guides, and if you're subscribed to me and not subscribed to him, go. I'm going to put his link in the description below. Hit him up with a subscription. Tell him that I sent you. And on that note, you know who else is the coolest male glitch bitch I know on the internet? It's none other than Glitching Retriever. If you haven't checked out that YouTube channel yet, then make sure to go over there and check out his channel and go and hit him up with a subscription too. He has just started making glitch videos, and I think they're pretty good, even though for some reason he seems oddly familiar, but who knows. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'm so glad I could help you guys out if this did help you, and it was a lot of fun to make this video. Also, thank you guys for the last video, which is almost at 275k. I hope that this updated video was definitely a big improvement over that one. Holy crap. I could not watch that video without cringing. I really couldn't. But we cannot end off this video without asking for a like if you did enjoy it or you found value from today's content. Or if you didn't like it, go ahead and dislike it. Doesn't matter to me. There were so many audio issues with that video, but if you did stick around, arigatou gozaimashita. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.